Good morning, everybody. WDTVOA. We are here to watch the Haddon Heights Garnets versus the West Deptford Eagles. Today, I'm joined by Joe Panchella, former athletic trainer here, now at the West Deptford Middle School as a gym teacher. Joe, we have a crazy game ahead of us today. I mean, we have the 4-1 Garnets, who are absolutely phenomenal this year, with a tough Eagles team. What are you expecting today?
This is the old-fashioned Donnybrook we've been waiting for. They played just last week in a close one. Avery Carino got hurt during that game, so she did not finish it out. Heights ended up pulling away at the end. I expect this game to be back and forth. You know we're going to see the defensive pressure from both teams today. This will be a very exciting matchup, a very, very talented Haddon Heights basketball team. But the Eagles are no slouch either. This Colonial Conference continues to get better and better, and this will be a huge game. And, you know, Michael, like we've talked about before, something about Saturday games, it's kind of like who wants it more, 10:30 in the morning. Sometimes it's tough to get up for it, but the energy already seems electric in the gym right now. Phenomenal JV game down to the wire. And I'm just excited to be here. Got to fill in for you the other day. Get to fill in for Murph today. You guys are doing a phenomenal job. I've been practicing in the mirror because I've been nervous about how well you both have been doing. But here we go. I'll let you take the lead, and we will kick this thing off.
Yeah, so as a part of the new rules this year, there's obviously no tip-off. So number 11, Maggie Campbell, is going to be starting the game off with the inbound to Kylie Ferranto. I believe that's how you say that name. And we're going to be excited to see how this game's going to start. As the ball's at the top of the key right now. Down to the corner.
Look at this action and communication early
Already.
from both teams.
This is something we've seen so far this year from this girls team. This team will fight. Erica McDonald with the shot. Tough miss. Zanaya Carr gets blocked. That's incredible defense right there by number 4, Mo Rich. Great rebound, and Zanaya Carr with the block.
That's her third rebound in about 30 seconds right now. We expect that to continue for Zanaya Carr, number 2 for the Eagles.
Yeah, Avery Carino right now with the ball at the top of the key, looking to slow down the game a little bit. Pops it out to Erica McDonald in the corner. Erica McDonald looks to drive, gets stuffed, and there is a call on the floor for a shooting foul, and it looks like Erica McDonald will be going to the line for 2.
That's exactly what you want to see early from number 4, Erica McDonald. Get into the game, no jump shots, trying some layups, trying to get to the rim, find her stroke early. This will be huge for her to start the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's important to start a game off getting in a good rhythm. Sinks the first one. And then Mr. Celia with the yeet call over there. Murph and I are huge fans of the yeet call.
As am I. He was talking about it. He was really excited to use it and see that it's such a positive thing.
Misses the second one. Olivia McGee, number 13, with the rebound. Brings it out to the corner. Allie Flynn gets the ball. Passes it out to Avery Carino, who's been an absolute leader on the offensive side of the court for them. I mean, she has the ball in her hands all the time and is leading this offense. I love it.
She's a true warrior, doing a great job commanding the Eagles. Phenomenal leader.
Zanaya Carr. Good. Zanaya Carr with the tough rebound, puts it up and gets fouled. This Eagles team, Joe, like I said, they're gonna fight. I mean, that's something we've seen so much from this Eagles team, win or lose. They've always been so physical, and the energy's always been around them, and I love what I see from this Eagles team.
This is a phenomenal start for the Eagles. I was able to live stream the game against Collingswood the other night, and the intensity that they played with. I know you and Murph were really big on it.
Yep.
The defensive full court pressure and just the nonstop back and forth action. It was an unbelievable game.
Zanaya Carr sinks the second one as Haddon Heights finally gets the ball back after about 2 minutes.
I've got Zanaya Carr down for 4 rebounds thus far in the game, and we are a minute 15 into the game.
Yeah, no, I mean that's what you get from Zanaya Carr. Number 1, tough defense right there. That was number 1, Kylie going in for the drive and missing. West Deptford ball.
Love that Erica pursued that, trying to block that shot, but avoided contact and threw number 1, Kylie, off her lane there, and then tough rebound from Carino.
Avery Carino bringing the ball up for the Eagles, as she'll do so much tonight, as she'll call out an offense, like as she will also do so much tonight. Erica McDonald passes it out on the wing. Olivia McGee, what a force in the paint. Good move, and she gets the bucket.
Wow, sticking the pivot foot in the lane and gets the 2 points.
Oh!
Great transition from the Garnets right there, moving the ball up the court. Number 30, Madison Clark, gets fouled by number 4, Zanaya Carr. She'll go to the line and shoot 2.
that was great transition defense right there by Zanaya Carr, getting back, little bang play at the rim. But I mean, you love to see the physicality at the rim, and some refs are going to let you get away with it, some won't.
And you can tell right away, Griff, both teams looking to push the ball in transition. To me, that's the way this girls' game is meant to be played. Fast-paced, pushing everything they can.
As Madison Clark sinks the second free throw, goes 1 of 2 from the line. Avery Carino, like you just said, Jeff, we've seen the girls team play so well in transition against Collingswood the other night, so I'm not going to be shocked if they shy away from that because it worked so well for them on Thursday night.
I know it's something Coach Petito loves, and he really tries to teach the girls the transition game. I mean, those are quick buckets after quick buckets you can get, but you also have to be ready to transition back on defense as Heights looks to push the pace as well.
Great defense right there by Heights as they caused a little bit of miscommunication with the Eagles from the pass to McDonald to Zanaya Carr. Zanaya Carr made an athletic play, but ultimately comes down to Heights' ball. Great pass. Mo Richardson sinks the bucket.
Oh, gets that friendly bounce, but good-looking stroke from number 4, Mo Richardson Muse. Phenomenal player for this Heights basketball program.
Eric McDonald, Zanaya Carr with the screen. Avery Carino to the corner, drives in, passes to Zanaya Carr, misses the shot. Number 4, Mo Richardson. I'm sure we'll be hearing that name a lot tonight.
I mean, you take a look at the starting lineup for the Garnets, Griff. We've got 3 juniors, a sophomore, and a freshman on the floor for the Garnets.
Madison Clark has been a force inside too so far for this Garnets team. I mean, right there, getting another tough rebound and getting another foul call on Zanaya Carr. I mean, that's something you don't want to see. You don't want to see Zanaya Carr get in foul trouble. It looks like Juliana DeFibio is probably going to check in for Zanaya Carr, as Zanaya Carr already has 2 fouls in the first 3 minutes of the game.
Tough second foul 3 minutes into this game for Zanaya Carr. Playing aggressive defense, it was the right call. I'm just impressed with the presence of number 30, Madison Clark.
Yeah.
Just a sophomore for the Garnets.
Yep, as she sinks the first free throw, see if she can make the second. And she misses it. Olivia McGee with the rebound. Gives it to their guard, Avery Carino. See what the Eagles look to do right here.
Olivia McGee, phenomenal rebound right there. And great job staying patient, looking for a guard.
On the call. Illegal screen. Looks like what they're calling on number 12, Juliana DeFibio. So it's going to be Heights ball.
I didn't see the screen off ball there.
30-second timeout called by, I believe, Mark Petito, head coach of the Lady Eagles. And if you're Coach Petito, what are you telling your girls right now, Jeff?
Just to relax a little bit. Things are a little crazy right now, but we got a 4-4 ball game. 3 minutes, 7 seconds into this game, you're right where you want to be, but you don't want to get into that foul trouble. Stay under control, make Heights earn everything, and continue to push the pace of this game.
Yeah, but the presence that Madison Clark has shown so far in the game, she's going to draw a lot of fouls. So, I mean, it's going to be a challenging day for Olivia McGee and Zanaya Carr, who are usually your 2 primary on the block defenders. So I wonder how that's going to work out for the Lady Eagles, because Madison Clark has been an absolute force inside the paint, and we haven't even gotten to Mo Richardson inside the paint yet, who's another phenomenal player.
Oh, absolutely. We'll have to keep an eye on all of that. This will be one of the, we'll get to see Heights in their set offense right now, see what they're looking to do. Great positioning by Avery Carino underneath. Gets the loose ball foul call because of her positioning. Well done by number 5 for the Eagles.
I think that's one thing that really has shocked me with the Eagles team. Not necessarily shocked, but just impressed me, is that they look so well coached to me. I mean, their basketball IQ just seems off the charts.
You can tell they've been putting the work in, and to see some of these young Eagles fill in this lineup, it's in a very exciting time for the girls basketball program.
Olivia McGee looks to drive baseline. Great defense right there by Mo Richardson. Calls it a turnover. Maggie Campbell gets the steal. Number 1, Kylie Ferrento pulls it, misses the shot. Number 11, Maggie Campbell gets the rebound back out to Mo Richardson. She pulls it. Wow, that was a deep 3.
Yes, it was. Good look.
I mean, I love to see that. Absolutely no hesitation to pull that J right there.
Good defense from number 21, Allison Flynn, right there.
She's going to pull that for sure. And she misses it again. Allie Flynn with the rebound. But you cannot let those shots be open all night.
I agree, but not a bad defensive possession for what it is.
Avery Carino misses the shot right there. Mackie Campbell, number 11 on the rebound, passes it up to Mo Richardson, up to Kylie. Kylie shoots, misses the ball. Avery Carino making a smart play, not going for the ball, boxing out. Number 14, I believe, is Evie Davis. Boxing her out, that was a smart play right there. And that goes back to the basketball IQ that I said this team plays with so well. We saw Zanaya Carter so many times the other night where they weren't going for those loose balls because they know it's a game of positioning where that ball is going to go out of bounds. There's no need to potentially turn the ball over.
I couldn't agree with you more. Again, phenomenal positioning from Carino to be able to box out and watch that ball out of bounds.
As Allie Flynn drives and gets the foul call. The one thing I'm seeing from this Lady Eagles team, they look to be physical driving tonight. I mean, for a team that has a lot of shooters, I'm shocked at how they tend to drive to the paint more often.
Absolutely, trying to break these defenses early. Because as you know, Griff, if you can get to the rim early, the jump shots are going to come later. But if you can get what you want at the rack, it's going to be a long day for the Garnets.
Erica McDonald gets the ball off the inbound, drives in, looks for the finish right there. Good defense. She gets her own rebound, goes for the foul, and she'll be going to the line for 2.
Another great take from Erica. I know she's been struggling a little bit to find it offensively, but this is exactly what she needs to do right now. Phenomenal free throw shooter. See that ball go in the hoop, get her hot early, and look out because she is a dangerous, dangerous scorer.
See, a lot of fouls so far in this game. It's Eagles been to the line, I believe, 3 or 4 times so far. Nice. Erica McDonald sinks the first shot. Another yeet call right there. Krista Uruso checks in for Juliana DeFibio. So Erica McDonald gets ready to shoot the second free throw and misses the second one. Number 11, Mackie Campbell on the rebound before Mo Richardson's bringing the ball up for the Garnets. Passes back. Good ball movement right now shown by the Garnets. And they're going to continue to go inside as they should. Wow. Impressive finish right there by number 30. Madison Clark. I mean, we're going to hear that name a lot today, too.
I mean, that was an impressive low post move she just put on Olivia McGee right there. Good feet inside. She fights for the pass and great fancy footwork in for 2. Madison Clark having an immediate impact for the Garnets.
Avery Carino passes up to Krista Urusha at the top of the key. Olivia McGee on the wing. Erica McDonald in the corner. Erica McDonald shoots and bang! Shot goes in. What a shot right there by Erica McDonald. Like we said, they got some shooters on this team, as we just saw right there.
And that's a product right there of Erica getting to the free throw line early in this game, seeing a couple shots fall.
Defense. Wow. Scrappy defense right there by Allie Flynn. And it's going to be Garnet's ball, but you love to see that. Not imposed by Madison Clark, who's been a beast down there in the paint so far.
If you want to compete in this game, that's what it's going to take today. Absolutely.
Wow.
Great feed. Wow.
Mo Richardson, impressive offensive set right there on the inbound by the Garnets. I love seeing that. That just looked smooth to me.
I believe that was Maggie Campbell on the inbound pass. Great set
Allie
inbound
Flynn
play.
With the shot.
Hey!
Bang! All right. Looks like we got ourselves some shooters getting hot early.
Big response from the Eagles right there. 11-8 Eagles, minute 50 to go in the first.
Madison Clark drawing the attention inside as we saw Kristen Russo collapse. Allie Flynn gets the rebound off the air ball. See what they look to do. Avery Carino with the ball. It looks like she's going to slow it down.
Oh.
Great defense right there by Maggie Campbell. Avery Carino. So impressed with the way she just lets the rep go, have its own life. She let that turnover go and comes back and plays tough defense as she's done every game this year.
Took the words right out of my mouth, Griff. She could have gave up on the play right there. Instead, hustles herself back and forces the ball out of bounds. Great job, Avery.
Looks like to be an illegal screen call right there as the Lady Eagles will get the ball back.
Some early fouls for both teams. That's the Garnets with 6 already. Still a minute 30 to go in the first. One more for them, and the Eagles will be shooting 1-1.
I mean, why not keep attacking? Because like you said, Joe, the keep attacking is going to open up those jump shots. And we saw the last 2 possessions, the Eagles have made 2 3-point shots. So I think if they continue to attack and they might draw these fouls, they'll be in good position.
I couldn't agree with you more, and that's a product of attacking the rim early. I know both of our basketball programs talk about it. When you can attack early, jump shots are going to come late, and you've already seen that working for the Eagles. We just had number 32, Victoria Speakman, check in for the Garnets, the lone senior on the Garnet basketball team.
Allie Flynn in the corner. Misses that one. Krista Urusa looks to get the rebound. Doesn't get it. Maggie Campbell comes down with it. Mo Richardson gets the ball and bringing it up for the Garnets. Great defense right there by the Eagles. Looks like the Garnets were looking to push a fast pace right there. And the Eagles said absolutely not as they slowed the game down, which I think they should continue to do.
Great rotational defense from the Eagles right now.
Look at that. That's great defense right there. Maggie Campbell gets the ball back for her team. Wow, tough finish. Are they going to count it?
Looks like the basket's good for Kylie, a freshman for the Garnets. Great strong take right there. She'll shoot.
Kylie Ferranta with a tough finish right there. She's going to get the and one opportunity. And like you said, the Eagles' rotation's been absolutely phenomenal. It's been phenomenal all year, especially the games that I've been here. So I'm truly blown away with how good they played defensively and offensively. Wow. Avery Carino. What else can we say about Avery Carino? Just the effort and the hustle she gives on each side of the court.
More phenomenal positioning from Carino. Outsized by a good 4 or 5 inches there and finds herself in the right position to earn that possession for the Eagles.
Avery Carino gets the ball at the wing right now, looking to slow it down. I think the Eagles are going to hold until the last shot. They got 14 seconds and counting left in the quarter. Exciting first quarter we've seen so far as Allie Flynn gets the ball at the top of the key. Erica McDonald on the wing. Erica McDonald, step back. Air ball in that one, but I mean, you got the last shot in. 0.2 seconds left in the first quarter.
That's it. That's a good shot from McDonald right there.
Yeah, I agree.
She's a great three-point shooter. That shot was online. She's feeling her stroke early on, and we'll definitely see that pay off in this game.
So it looks like they're saying that Mo Richardson touched the ball before it went out, so we'll stay white, and you're not really going to get much of a shot here. 0.2 left as Olivia McGee gets one up, and it does not go in. Wow. What a first quarter we've seen so far. I mean, that was absolutely such a competitive first quarter. Now, I'm excited to see what we got for another 3 quarters, Joe.
This game is going to be back and forth. 11-10 Eagles after 1. 6 fouls for the Garnets, 4 for the Eagles. So, hey, Griff, if you're the Eagles, you got to come out in this second quarter and get the Garnets on that 7th foul and start shooting some free throws and see if you can't create some separation in this game. I guarantee this game stays within 3 to 5 points for majority of this thing, and it'll come down to the wire.
I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, I think the Eagles are going to continue to push the pace as they've done so well tonight. They're going to continue to get those shots inside, look to force, and that's going to create so many opportunities for them. As we said, the Garnets already have 6 fouls, so look to see the Eagles to continue to attack because, man, has it worked out for them so far. But I'm very impressed with Haddon Heights right now, too. I mean, the game is 11-10 in favor of the Lady Eagles, but Haddon Heights has played phenomenal basketball on both sides of the court. As soon as those shots start to fall, we're going to be in a highly competitive game, right? And I can't wait to be here to commentate for it.
Absolutely. Both teams very well coached. You know there's going to be some adjustments made. Also, you have to think the Eagles played the last 4 or 5 minutes of that quarter without Zanaya Carr, who was in foul trouble. So great job weathering the storm without her in there. And she's going to start in the second quarter. Has to be careful with 2 fouls.
Yeah, it looks like they're coming in with the starting lineups. Avery Carino is going to start the quarter off with the inbound. See what the Lady Eagles look to do here. Avery Carino calls out a play, passes it to Allie Flynn at the top of the key as Allie Flynn looks to command the lead right now. Erica McDonald in the corner, drives in. Woo! Woo! These Eagles, man, they're playing great basketball. They have been for the past 2 games. I'm here all for it.
As a head coach, Griff, coming out of the second quarter and getting the bucket on your first possession is exactly what you're looking for from your program. Shows how locked in the Eagles are early on. Great take from Erica McDonald right there.
Great defense right there on the other side of the court as Zanaya Carr got the rebound and the Eagles are back with the ball in their hands. Looking to get Erica McDonald started as they look to feed her the ball in the corner. Whether or not she wants to shoot or drive, it's her choice, but she can do both very well.
As you know, Griff, someone who plays sports, just something about seeing that ball go in the hoop early just gives you that confidence you need to get back on track, and that's exactly what Erica McDonald's doing early on here.
Now, confidence is such a huge factor in any sport, whether you're playing football, you're wrestling, you're playing basketball, baseball. Wow.
Ooh.
What a shot right there by Allie Flynn. Beautiful stroke on that. She's been shooting the ball well the past few shots. Highly impressed with Allie Flynn so far this season, if I say so myself.
I couldn't agree more. I've checked out a few games on the live stream, and Allie Flynn has just been playing out of her mind. Her second three-pointer of the game so far, and we're early in the second quarter.
You know, Allie Flynn's been highly impressive so far on both sides of the court this year. Mo Richardson, great defense right there by Zanaya Carr. Coach Petito looking for her travel and or a double dribble, but Mo Richardson gets the finish inside. I don't know if I necessarily agree with the no call right there, but can't control the officials.
That's right. We're not here to critique the officials. Now, Griff, are you? I'm a little confused as to why Carr would be on Mo Richardson right now with 2 fouls. Seems like a tough matchup. Two girls that like to play down low and are very physical players. You're setting her up to maybe get her third foul early in this second quarter. I'd like to see a switch there.
I think if you want to see a switch, you could go to Avery Carino on Mo Richardson or Allie Flynn. Obviously, there's a size advantage in favoring Mo Richardson, but I mean, size doesn't necessarily matter when you have Allie Flynn and Avery Carino guarding you. So we've seen them be physical all night and all week so far. So I'm really excited to see what they're going to do controlling Mo Richardson, who hasn't really been a factor so far in this game this morning. So it looks like the Eagles probably will stick with Zanaya Carr because obviously the size. We know Zanaya Carr is an absolute force inside the paint, but it's ultimately Coach Petito's call.
No, absolutely. And I'm not saying one thing's right or the other. More just, you want to keep one of your better players on the floor and not have her get her third foul early. But, he's always got a plan, and they've obviously talked about that. Got to keep Mo Richardson off balance, make this difficult for her. She's a phenomenal player. Any one of these Garnets could get hot at any time, as they are off to a fast start this season at 4-1, knocking off Group 4, Group 5 Eastern this week, and played a highly contested game last night against Shawnee. So you could tell they're not backing away from competition.
Yeah, and you never want to back away from competition. If you want to be a great team, you don't want to back away from those tough teams. Richardson with the ball at the top of the key. Passes it out. Look at the ball movement right there as Eve Davis gets the ball inside. Tough defense right there by Zanaya Carr, forcing the miss as Avery Carino gets the rebound. Looks to bring the ball up for the Lady Eagles. Allie Flynn in the corner. She shoots. Ooh.
In and out from Flynn, but I love that she's feeling confident to put that shot up.
Yeah, no, you said it the best right there. I mean, you got to love the attempt right there. I mean, just as much as you love seeing make shots, you love to see the attempts too. See Davis right there with the nice shot. Gets the nice roll in right there.
Ooh, good left-handed shot there from Evie Davis, number 14, the junior.
Evie Davis, someone who's looking to get a few shots up this quarter. That's her second straight shot. Erica McDonald gets the ball at the wing. Looks to see, feeds it down to Allie Flynn. Allie Flynn looks to drive. Great defense right there. Zanaya Carr backs in. They're going to call it travel right there. That's phenomenal defense right there by Maggie Campbell and Mo Richardson as they force a turnover.
15-14 Eagles, 5:05 to go in the half.
Evie Davis rushes in. Looking to get a finish right there at the rim. Zanaya Carr fights for the rebound with, I believe, Madison Clark.
Just a battle down low right now. Another jump ball. It'll stay with the Garnets.
Yeah, that's tough right there. It's going to be a battle all night. Avery Carino, great hands right there. She gets the steal. Pushing the pace.
Euro step. Oh, good take from Carino.
Euro step and get a little fancy out there.
That's what I like to see right there.
Kylie Ferrento brings the ball out to the corner. Maggie Campbell at the wing.
Oh, looks like Olivia McGee just caught an elbow to the cheek there from number 30, Madison Clark.
And no problem as Olivia McGee shakes it off and looks to forget about that rep and go down on offense. See Zanaya Carr passes inbounds it into Avery Carino.
Now that's not a 1-and-1 there, Griff, because it was an offensive foul. Yep. Is that correct?
I believe so.
But the Garnets did pick up their 7th team foul.
Yes.
So the Eagles will be shooting 1-and-1
if they get a foul here. Erica McDonald shoots.
Oh, good take again. Allie Flynn.
Great take. Zanaya Carr with the rebound and the finish. Great finish right there by Zanaya Carr.
Second and third chances for the Eagles right now are paying off.
That's been something I'm a huge fan of, those second chance points, because we've seen those make him.
Oh, looks like they're going to call a foul on number 21, Allison Flynn. Looks like the Garnets may have initiated contact there.
Agreed.
But again, We are not here to critique. We are just here to commentate. Good, strong take down low there from the Garnets.
See a new check-in for the Garnets as Madison Clark checks out. And can't see a number right now, but let's see who checked in. Number 2, Stella Eater checks in.
Another junior guard for the Garnets, showing the depth of their team right now. Like we said, only one senior on the roster.
As she gets the ball on the wing, Evie Davis with the good off the travel. Look good. The ball fake looked impressive right there. Got Sanaya Carr to bite on it. Looks that if she didn't get the travel right there, that was probably going to end up being 2 for the Garnets.
Griff, I even bid on that. I actually put my hand up and jumped out of my seat a little bit right there. Phenomenal ball fake from number 14, Evie Davis right there. Unfortunately gets called for the travel.
Yeah, you love to see that, though. I mean, we saw the Eagles use a lot of the ball fakes the other night. Miscommunication right there. That's what they looked to do the other night. They looked to get the pick and roll going, but obviously a little miscommunication right there. But the ball fakes were a huge part of the Eagles' game plan against the Panthers Thursday night.
I know you and Murph were talking about it, but the ball fakes from Carino and then getting the ball inside to McGee and Carr was just phenomenal in the high post.
Yep, the high post is where they were dominant. Mo Richardson, what a dish out there.
That was an impressive dish right there. Looks like she might have got poked in the eye right there.
Evie Davis gets the ball down low, passes it out to Stella Eater, misses. Sanaya Carr with a tough rebound right there.
Good take from Stella right there. You love when the early check-in gets a shot up. I like that take from number 2.
Look to see the Avery Cleaner try to get the pass up to Erica McDonald right there. Put a little too much oomph on that pass right there. The ball goes out of bounds. Maggie Campbell checking the ball in.
You can tell the pace is exhausting for both teams right now.
Yeah, the pace has been high. It's been high, but I mean, the Eagles don't. Neither team looks tired, and I mean, we've seen that over the past few games. The Eagles play a lot of full court, but they didn't look tired. So they got to be doing some good stuff over there at practice. As Kylie misses the shot, Allie Flynn with the rebound. She looks to push the pace again, slowing it down. No, great defense right there. Great trap. Avery Carino gets the ball top of the key. Erica McDonald in the corner. Hey! What a shot! Erica McDonald with another 3-point shot. The confidence built up so far, Joe.
That's what we talked about. Get her involved early, and she will find her rhythm, and it is certainly paying off right now for the Eagles. I'll tell you what, though, Griff, what I liked most about that possession was the off-ball movement from Carino. Seeing Flynn trapped in the corner, makes the cut. Flynn finds her, and then finds an open McDonald in the corner for 3.
Yeah, no, the Eagles have been so well. They look like a well-oiled machine out there on offense. And they've looked so impressive. I'm truly impressed with not just the Lady Eagles, but the coaching job that has to be going on with Coach Petito and Coach Stetson over there.
Absolutely, and just it speaks to the Colonial Conference as a whole, Michael. You can't take time off if you want to compete in this conference. I mean, with the likes of Sterling, Haddonfield, Haddon Heights, Haddon Township. I mean, every game is tough in this conference.
Maggie Campbell gets a shot in the corner.
Oh, good looking stroke from Maggie Campbell, the junior guard for 3. 20-17 Eagles. 1:30 to go.
Looks to get the mid-range shot. Does not get it to fall. Maggie Campbell gets the rebound. See what she does right here on the fast break. Ooh, a little fancy footwork right there. Ooh. I'm really impressed with what I've seen from Maggie Campbell so far this morning. I mean, she's been an absolute force on both sides of the court. Maggie Campbell, who is a junior for the Garnets, I mean, like you said earlier, they have one senior on their team. That's just mind-blowing to me.
And we just saw the transition right there from Campbell.
Sinks the first one, brings us into a 2-point game.
That's a good-looking stroke from Campbell. From the three-pointer to that free throw right there, you definitely want to slow her down because you can tell she's finding her rhythm just like McDonald did for the Eagles.
Yeah, no, agreed. As the Haddon Heights Garnets team just looks great all around. I mean, they're starting to get their jump shots to fall too, which, I mean, with the tough finish, as she sinks the second free throw, I mean, tough finishing inside, they just look to be an all-around great team.
Absolutely. That's a quick 5 points from Campbell right there. Cuts the lead to 1 for the Eagles.
Isabella DeCesar checked in for the Eagles, who's another person who has a great jump shot. I'd like to see to get her a few shots. Erica McDonald gets the ball, drives baseline. Great defense right there by Victoria Speakman as she gets the block. Erica McDonald, great transition defense right there to stop the fast break opportunity.
That's what you're looking for right there. Jungle tiger, not a zoo tiger. McDonald thought she was fouled, didn't throw her hands up, works back on defense and slows down the Garnets to make them earn this possession. And a huge possession it is.
Yeah, I mean, this is a game where you can't put your hands up because it will turn into fast break points for the other team.
I'm with you. Any hesitation right now, Griff, and the team's in the other way getting a bucket.
Wow, look at the dominance in the post right there. I mean, the footwork is just impressive right there by Mo Richardson. I'm truly impressed. Obviously, his shot didn't get the falls. Allie Flynn tries, gets the finish. Gets the finish inside the paint.
She's got at least 8. I know 2 3-pointers plus the fast break layup right there. Phenomenal job from number 21, Allison Flynn. Really coming into her own this year for the Eagle basketball program.
So much toughness from this Eagles team. I mean, I'm truly blown away with the way they attack. Erica McDonald shoots.
Ooh.
A little premature right there on the shot. She still had another few seconds right there.
Always tough to tell right there. I like that she got it up, though. I know Coach probably isn't so happy with it, but a phenomenal first half of girls basketball. 22-19 Eagles. And what a battle it was, Griff.
No, absolutely. I mean, we've seen these two teams absolutely just have an Donnybrook. That's what this game's gonna be. It's gonna be an absolute Donnybrook all night. I mean, the toughness that we're seeing from both sides is just absolutely. I'm blown away by it. I know Murph and I are big on toughness, intensity, and we're getting it again. And that's a lot to do with the coaching from both teams. Head coach Lauren Kendra of the Haddon Heights Garnets team and head coach Mark Petito of the Lady Eagles. I mean, they're doing some phenomenal stuff at practice, and it shows on the court. I mean, not just the play, but just the mentality. I spoke a lot about the chemistry with the Lady Eagles on the Thursday night where they played the Collingswood Panthers, and both teams just seem like so gelled, and they just play well with each other. And as we're seeing, both well-functioned offenses.
It's really impressive in a pandemic season to see, we're 5 games into the season,
Yep.
and where these teams are. You can tell that their virtual workouts, off-season workouts, whenever they were given the opportunity, you can tell these basketball programs were getting after it, because there's no way they should be at this level in game number 5 or 6, but they are matching each other's intensity. And as Coach Morrell always says, I think we've got ourselves an old-fashioned 15-16 round heavyweight matchup right here, Griff. And this game is going to be back and forth for the second half as well.
And we can't wait to be in the second half with you guys, as we're going to end the first half like that. And we got a tough game right now. Lady Eagles up 22-19 over a 4-1 Garnets team. We'll be back in the second half. And welcome back. We're here for the second half of this intense Donnybrook that we've seen so far. Right now, the Lady Eagles are up 22-19 over the Garnets. And Joe, what are some huge takeaways you took away from the first half?
Just the aggressiveness of both teams, the willingness to look inside, but also big-time outside shots as well. It's one of the more complete basketball games I've seen this year in terms of defensive prowess, offensive possessions, keeping the ball hot, pushing the ball when you can. It's everything you could ask for on a Saturday morning.
Yeah, as Avery Carino looks to start the half off for the Eagles, as she's going to pass it into probably Allie Flynn, I would assume.
And we just wanted to shout out our West Coast viewers as well, getting up early on this Saturday to check out the broadcast. I just want you to know I've been working on that one all week on how to deliver it, and I think that was the perfect opportunity right there.
Interesting to see what the Eagles are doing right here. Avery Carino gets great defense right there by Evie Davis, snipping that out, getting the turnover. As she looks to finish, she does not get the finish. It's Allie Flynn with the great athletic play right there, as Nycar wasn't able to get the ball in, but great play right there by Allie Flynn.
Phenomenal hustle. Thought there might have been a call one way or the other with Evie Davis coming at Olivia McGee there, but they're going to let that go early on in the third quarter, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, I agree. I really like to see some physical basketball. I just think obviously you don't want to see elbows or anything thrown, but I love seeing some physical basketball.
Absolutely. Letting them play early in the third to me is very important. Don't handcuff either team right now. This is a competitive basketball game.
Mo Richardson with the ball in her hands, looks like she's wow. That's great defense right there by the Eagles, but Mo Richardson got the ball back and passed it out, and she has the ball back at top of the key.
Love seeing McDonald get on the floor right there. Not sure how Mo Richardson Muse came up with that.
Yeah.
But hard-fought possession right now for the Garnets.
Evie Davis looks to get the ball at the top of the key. Looks to use the pick to drive in. Wow, great finish right there by Evie Davis. Getting a tough finish at the rack.
With Carino all over her as well. Great job by Avery to avoid the foul there, though. But phenomenal cut and finish by number 14, Evie Davis. You talked about it earlier, Griff. She was looking to get into this game, and she's found it.
With the shot.
Oh.
Zanaya Carr and one. Count the bucket. Count the bucket. Zanaya Carr just a big and one right there, responding back so well to Evie Davis's bucket. That's what you want to see, Joe. You want to see the response.
Phenomenal play from Zanaya Carr right there. A little out of position, but used her ability to elevate to grab that rebound and not get it over the back, and then finds herself in an and one situation.
And she sinks it to convert the and one opportunity. Big right there for the Lady Eagles to go up 4 the start of the third quarter. And that's going to be white ball. Great defense right there. I'm so blown away with the Lady Eagles team. I mean, for the people at home, if you don't know much about Haddon Heights, they are an incredible team. As Joe said earlier, I mean, they play some of the toughest teams in South Jersey, and they have a 4-1 record.
I mean, I can't even keep up with this game with how the energy and excitement that's going into it. I feel like we're 12 minutes into the third quarter right now, and we're a minute and 40 into this one, and it's just been back and forth.
McDonald on the drive and the miss right there. I really like the attempt as Mo Richardson gets the ball on the wing. Ooh, that looked pretty from right here. Obviously didn't get it to go in, but it's a nice stroke right there.
It's a shot you have to take with teams playing tough defense when you get the open look for three. It's the right shot from Mo Richardson Muse. Just can't get it to fall right now, but keep an eye on that because she's definitely been ranging.
No, agreed, and we saw she hasn't been afraid to take those shots. Zanaya Carr looks to get the shot of Olivia McGee getting the tough rebound to get the jump ball. And it's going to be Garnett's ball after the jump ball right there. One thing I've really seen from the Eagles that they do so well is they use screens, off ball and all ball screens. I mean, they do it so well and it creates so many opportunities. Madison Clark with the bounce, gets the missed shot. Looks like Zanaya Carr got a hand on it. Tough finish right there by Mo Richardson after the rebound. Second chance points.
You could tell Coach Kendra was looking for some contact down low. Didn't get the call, but the Garnets find the basket after fighting hard for that possession.
Yeah, ball's going to stay white right there after a kickball violation as Avery Carino looked to get the ball inside. Hit off the foot of Mo Richardson. Avery Carino looking to call an inbound play. Off-ball screen set by Erica McDonald to get Allie Flynn the ball right there. Allie Flynn drives. She pulls up. She misses the shot right there. Really well done, like well-oiled set right there. I'm like I said, Coach Petito has done a great job with this team.
That's both teams. You can tell really, really well coached. The inbound set plays have been phenomenal. I've lost track of people and where the ball's coming in. It's almost like a quarterback looking to hit their wide receiver in stride, and that's what's been going on in this game right now.
Yeah, I mean, both teams have been so impressive on both sides of the court. Mo Richardson with the ball right now, feeding it down low. To Madison Clark, great defense right there, but Zanaya Carr gets the turnover. West Defford ball.
Fast hands and feet from Carr right there to post that and then get in front and cause the turnover. Eagle basketball, 25-23.
And that's impressive right there because Zanaya Carr has a few fouls on her name right now. And still on Madison Clark, not letting that get to her. Allie Flynn gets the ball top of the key, passes it out to the wing to Erica McDonald. Erica McDonald, ball fake, passes it down to Zanaya Carr. Zanaya Carr up, and the finish. Wow. Zanaya Carr, what a force inside she's been for the Eagles all year.
Great job by the Eagles finding Carr underneath. And on Madison Clark, I believe Madison Clark has 2 or 3 fouls as well, so she has to be careful. And you can see that's why the Eagles are feeding Carr.
Yep, Maggie Campbell with the shot right there. Kylie Ferrento comes down with the rebound and the tough finish. Wow, I mean, we're seeing a lot of finishing coming from both sides so far. Erica McDonald with the good move inside and the finish. Wow.
I guarantee that puts McDonald in double digits point-wise. Great take and avoids the contact, gets the bucket. Just back and forth from the Garnets and the Eagles right now.
So impressed with both teams right now. I mean, this is a great basketball game, and we've seen a lot of great basketball from the ladies that have come into this gym on both sides. Mo Richardson, gets the foul drawn, and that's going to start off the half with the foul for the Lady Eagles, and it's going to be shooting 2 at the line.
Strong take from number 4, Mo Richardson Muse. You can tell she's trying to fight herself into this game. and find her stroke right now. And just like we talked about with McDonald, it could be here at the free throw line.
Sinks the first one. I mean, her shot, that stroke looks pretty.
Absolutely. I'd also like to give a shout-out, Griff, to number 1, Kylie Ferranto for the Garnets, is a freshman, has played majority of the game, missed a few shots early, but has not shied away and just made a phenomenal layup down low for the Garnets. So great job from the freshman right now. Love seeing the young talent from both teams have an impact on this game.
Mo Richardson sunk both of the free throws, and now it's a 2-point game right now. The Garnets play really tough defense. I mean, it looks like they're going to a man-to-man concept right here on defense, and they're doing it really well. Great feed right there. And one! And one!
We talked about the off-ball movement from the Eagles, and boy, did it just pay off right there. Carino finds McGee on the cut. I think that's the old-fashioned pick and roll if I've ever seen it, Griff.
No, I got excited over here, banged the table a little bit. Great offense right there, an impressive finish right there by Olivia McGee as she looks to sink the free throw, converts the and one. Another yeet call right there by Mr. Sealy. That's my favorite thing in these games.
I bet you got 3 or 4 Eagles in double digits. Smart foul from number 21, Allison Flynn right there. How about the speed of number 11, Maggie Campbell? I mean, that's 3 or 4 times we've seen her in transition where she's gotten past the last defender and has an open look. Really smart foul from number 21, Allison Flynn. And when you're going to foul right there, Griff, the most important thing is they better not make it. And, and she made sure that didn't happen.
And that has a lot to do with the basketball IQ that the coaches of the Lady Eagles have done so well instilling into their team. I mean, all these players seem so aware of every aspect of the game. That has a lot to do with the coaching, and not just the coaching, but the girls on the court know what they're doing too.
I'll tell you what, in a shortened, weird season, this is everything you'd want to see from 2 basketball programs, making every second count of every game. It's just awesome to watch right now.
Maggie Campbell cans both of them, and we got a 3-point game right here as the Garnets call a timeout. Wow, what an electric start of this second half. I mean, we're just about 5 minutes in, and I can sit here and watch this all day. I mean, this has been such an exciting game in every way. Both teams are playing tough physical defense. Both teams are playing so well on offense. The inbound plays, which are such a great opportunity to score on the inbound because, like you said, you don't even know where the ball is going half the time. You get mixed up. So just imagine being on the court trying to defend that with so many of these off-ball screens. I'm just highly impressed with both teams so far this morning.
The mental toughness of both teams right now has just been phenomenal. I'm pretty sure, Griff, what'd you have first half, 22-19 or right around that?
Yeah, I believe it was 22-19.
We've played this third quarter. We've still got 3:19 to go, and it's been 10-10 for each team right now. High-scoring affair, back-and-forth action. Having a tough time broadcasting right now with Dr. Dre on the sound system. Shout out Mr. Sealy on the music right now. Phenomenal take right there. But just an unbelievably exciting girls basketball game right now. Everything you could want and more early in February in a shortened season. I mean, this is what the fans want to see, and also this is what the student athlete wants right now. The ability to compete and go at a team. Both teams respect each other so much, and I can't wait to see what the rest of this game has to offer.
Yeah, like you said, the respect that both teams have shown each other. I mean, they both know they're in a war right now. And I'm sure after the game you're going to see a lot of respect because these are 2 very, very tough teams.
Oh, absolutely. This is one of those games, Griff, no matter who wins or loses here, you walk off and you tip your cap to your opponent for a hard-fought basketball game.
Great movement right there by Avery Carino. Get the J, misses it. But great find right there by McDonald as they get the foul. Wow.
Phenomenal ball movement and good look from Carino. Ball goes in and out, but again, the aggressive play down low. The Eagles keep possession, and Carr will shoot 2.
The beautiful find right there by McDonald. She was getting guarded tough right there and still was able to find Avery Carino. Got the shot up, missed it, but Zanai Carr got the rebound and the foul. She misses the first one.
Overall, though, both teams doing a good job at the line right now.
See Zanai Carr chucks up the second one. Let's see if it goes in. Bang, makes the second one. Another yeet call right there. Right, look at the Eagles are going back to that full court press that's worked so well for them right there.
It's the perfect time to unleash the full court press. Under 3 to go in the third. Up 4.
Kylie Ferranto misses the shot right there. Olivia McGee gets the tough rebound. Great defense right there by Allie Flynn. Not on the shot, but on on the person who had the ball before the shot. Getting in there physical on Madison Clark, I believe, just had it.
I'll tell you what, when you unleash that full court press at the right time, it can be overwhelming for some teams, and you saw the rush possession from the Garnets. Wow.
Avery Carino looked to find Allie Flynn right. Look at the wheels on Allie Flynn. Wow. Oh, that's a tough call right there. But, I mean, look at the wheels on Allie Flynn getting back in transition and not letting anything easy for the Garnets.
I mean, how many times have we said that for both teams? You lose a possession, but you bust your butt back on defense and make the other team earn it. But the hands from Maggie Campbell right there to make that steal. And again, we saw the speed of Campbell just taking off in the other direction.
Zanaya Carr is playing absolutely impressive defense considering that she had a few fouls to her name. Hands up and is creating so much trouble for whoever she's on.
Yeah, I still don't think she's picked up her third.
No,
right? Still playing
not.
with two. Great job by Carr.
Look at the defense right there by Carino. Wow, that's impressive.
Oh,
with the find right there to Allie Flynn. She drives baseline, pulls up, gets the miss. It's Zanaya Carr with the rebound, converts on the second chance opportunity.
Put that down in the stat book as an assist for Flynn right there. She saw Carr late, decided not to shoot that, just laid that up to Carr for two right there. Just phenomenal basketball IQ from Flynn. And a timeout from Coach Petito with the Eagles up 33-29. We've got a little delay on the one scoreboard. Let me bring you the real score. 35-29. That'll be. Just made the adjustment. We will talk to Mr. Morrell about that scoreboard and get that fixed for you.
This has just been absolutely phenomenal. What a back and forth affair we've seen from both sides. I mean, Zanaya Carr has been an absolute force, and like we said, started off the game in the first quarter with two tough fouls, but hasn't picked up a third foul and has played even tougher defense, even when she had the foul. I mean, she's just hands up, being a dominant force, not letting her get back down. Because Madison Clark's got some size too. I mean, that's a great matchup. I love seeing that so far this morning with Madison Clark and Zanaya Carr. That's been such a huge matchup for them on both sides because both of those girls have been absolute forces on both sides of the ball.
Phenomenal matchup, fun to watch. Excited for Zanaya Carr after a devastating ankle injury, cut her season short last year. For the senior to be able to get out there and play even in a shortened season, just exciting to see. And here we go, 35-29, minute 50 to go in the third. Campbell bringing the ball up for the Garnets.
Vanessa McLeod has checked in for the Lady Eagles, and we saw a little bit of her Thursday night. Tough defender, has really good positioning on when she boxes out. Looks to see to get her involved defensively.
You want to talk about a young lady that is self-made and hardworking. Vanessa McLeod does a great job for the Eagles. Shy and timid a little early on coming into the basketball program, but has really developed into a quality player. And here you see her again getting varsity action for the second game in a row. Really excited for number 24, Vanessa McLeod.
Yeah, if you're a local here at West African, if you've ever been to Riverwinds, I'm sure you've seen Vanessa and her dad putting in the work, not only on the court, but in the weight room. So, I mean, like you said, self-made. You love to see it translate onto the court. Has been checking in for varsity games, I believe, as a sophomore. Vanessa is a sophomore. So, I mean, that's just so impressive.
You love to see it, and it shows what hard work can do and being able to get back up when you're struggling.
Right there. Wow. Look at the play right there by Carino. Unfortunately, turns it over, but Evie Davis dishes it out to Kylie Ferrento. Kylie Ferrento gets the shot to fall.
Oh, the freshman having a quality third quarter for the Garnets right now. Second strong bucket for number one.
As Haddon Heights was looking for a trowel right there. Avery Carino gets the ball, passes it to Olivia McGee. Olivia McGee with the finish. Wow.
Griff, I just thought Olivia McGee was going to dunk that basketball, and I didn't know what to do right there. Great strong take from number 13, McGee.
We said a lot about Kylie Ferrento, Maggie Campbell, Madison Clark, and Mo Richardson, but I'm really impressed with Evie Davis of the Lady Garnets. I mean, she's been so impressive. Good rebound right there. Madison Clark getting the foul. Physical inside the paint right there.
Both of these lineups, the Garnets and Eagles, the depths from their benches along with their starters. I mean, this is I could watch this game 5 days a week. They may want to schedule some other games against each other. Phenomenal matchup.
It's unfortunate we'll probably only see 2 games because that's the way the schedule's going to work this year. You'll see your conference opponents twice, one at their place and one at your place. It's unfortunate, but I mean, these 2 games, I mean, this is phenomenal so far.
I'll tell you what though, Griff, you know, as sad as it is that the season is shortened, these Tuesday, Thursdays playing the same opponent in the same week. I mean, could you imagine if that's a wrestling match or a football game?
That's intense.
You can tell how much these games matter, but to go one day in between and get to play that same opponent, that's really impressive.
As Madison makes the first one, misses the second. It is a 5-point lead right now for the Lady Eagles. Kylie Ferrento playing some tough full court defense right there on Avery Carina. That's been a great matchup so far for both teams this game.
If you're the Eagles, you'd love to have a bucket here and go up 7 or 8 into the
McDonald
fourth.
looking to pull it. The bank is open this early.
Woo!
The bank is open early on Saturday morning. Wow, what a shot right there to end the quarter.
That's what we just talked about, getting a bucket before the end of the third. Eagles up 8. I think I heard McDonald call bank before she released that thing, looked over, and picked up a quarter off the ground.
Like you said, the bank is open early tonight. So impressed right there. Great shot by Erica McDonald. And like we said, had a rough start to the season so far. This morning rather, she's been absolutely incredible on the offensive side of the ball. And great on defense too. And Murph and I are huge on defense because we see that you can have a star player who's everything on offense, but a lot of your star players hesitate to play defense because it's going to take away from their offense with so much effort. Not here. And that I can say that for both teams. With the Eagles, the boys team and the girls team, they're not selfish. I mean, they're going to give it both sides of the court, and I'm truly impressed with what we've seen from the Eagles.
If you want to play for West Deptford or you want to play in this conference in general, you're going to have to bring it on both ends of the ball. Just playing offense or just playing defense is not going to cut it in these types of matchups. And I agree with you, Griff. Both teams selling out on both ends of the floor right now. And this is going to be an exciting fourth quarter because, as you and I know, Griff, the Garnets aren't going anywhere down 8 right now.
Absolutely not.
It's crazy, though, that literally every possession matters right now. This first possession for the Garnets is huge.
Maggie Campbell passes the ball into Kylie Ferrento. Kylie Ferrento, I don't know if she's checked out at all this game.
I don't think she has. Impressive minutes from the freshman.
Mo Richardson, great move to get down in the paint. Gets her own rebound. Second chance points right there. That's going to be huge.
And that's what we talked about. For the Garnets, you needed that first possession bucket. Cut it to 6.
Allie Flynn. Oh, I thought she was going to pull that 3 right there.
Not a bad look, though. Didn't see the trailing defender coming.
Maggie Campbell gets the ball. Pass it to Mo Richardson. Kylie Ferrento gets the ball back. Looking to call a play. Passes it to Maggie Campbell at the wing. Mo Richardson in the high post. Look to see what she wants to do right here. And she'll take it back out to the key.
You just saw Coach Kendra telling the team to slow it down right now. Just down 6. They're not looking to force. They want to get good shots right now.
I agree with that decision, too. I mean, slow it down. You got a whole quarter to play some ball right now, and you're only down 2 possessions. Evie Davis gets the ball.
Oh, hell. Holds her foot. I'm all for it. I don't want to see a travel call right there.
No, but that was impressive. She didn't get the travel call because of the impressive footwork right there.
Look at McGee down low, continuing to battle. I mean, she might have a broken jaw. She's got a few bruises, but she just continues to grind down low for the Eagles. That's a huge rebound, and it looks like a foul was called on Mo Richardson-Muse, her second.
So we've seen a little something different right now from the Garnets. A little full-court press, and the full-court press has worked so well for the Eagles, and I like the call right there by the Garnets because this team, they look well-conditioned, and if you can give me full court for 7 minutes, you can put yourself in a very good position to win this game. Erica McDonald feeds to Zanaya Carr. Zanaya Carr misses the finish right there, but gets the rebound. Doesn't care about the last rep. Tough fit right there. Wow.
And Mo Richardson-Muse picks up her 3rd foul for the Garnets with 6:32 to go in the 4th. Great hustle by Zanaya Carr. After she had an in and out, she finds the loose ball and gets fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Tough possession right there for Zanaya Carr. Misses the shot, doesn't care, gets a little scream out, frustration, but doesn't care about that rep and gets the ball back and looks to get 2 at the line right now. First one's up, misses the first one. The second free throw is huge right here, though. You can make this a 3-possession game with this second free throw, so it's okay. Brush the first one off and see what she does with the second. Misses the second one right there. Don't want to see that late, but doesn't matter. You got to let that rep live on. Kylie Ferrento for 3 in the corner.
Oh, in and
misses.
out. It looks like we got a foul called on the Eagles.
We're going to call a foul right there on the Eagles.
Oh, Zanaya Carr picks up her 3rd. So right now, The two forwards for the Garnets and the Eagles, Mo Richardson-Muse with 3 and Zanaya Carr with 3. Again, 6:23 to go in this game, so something to keep an eye on as they are key players for both teams.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely a traveler right there. I mean, they've made it a hard day for Mo Richardson down there. I mean, Zanaya Carr and Olivia McGee playing some tough defense. Full court press. Speaking of tough defense, great pass right there. Great recovery right there by Allie Flynn. I mean, this full court press looks insane right now. Coach Petito bangs a timeout right there.
Woo! Had to call a timeout. Great job by Coach Petito keeping an eye on the 10 count. Carino was trapped in the corner with no help. You saw Coach Kendra for the Garnets calling for the 10-second, but a timeout awarded to the Eagles. 40-34, 6:12 to go in the fourth. Both teams with 5 fouls. Griff, something to keep an eye on, because free throws are definitely going to play a role in this game, as this game is 100% going to come down to the wire.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great timeout call right there by Coach Petito, but that full court press is going to cause a problem. You still got 6 minutes to play right here.
How about both teams unleashing it at strategic times in the game? You just love to see how much coaching is involved in this game right now, and the way the players respond to that coaching, knowing what to do right away. I haven't seen many players out there, Griff, looking confused about what their role is right now. This is 100% get after it nonstop right now.
Agreed. I mean, on the inbound, sticking with the full court press. Look at that right there by Allie Flynn. See if that hits off the foot right there. I like the decision right there by Allie Flynn, looking to get Zanaya Carr in the bucket right there. But they got the ball up, and that's important. With these full court press sets, it's important to get the ball past the half court line.
The inbounders for both teams are like Tom Brady, hitting wide receivers in stride, just blown away. Smart play from Carino right there.
Basketball IQ play right there by Avery Carino. Incredibly blown away with the IQ of both teams right there. Avery Carino, knowing that the 5-second call is getting ready to be eventually called. Won't be shocked if she does it again. Erica McDonald gets the ball in the corner. Slow it down right now for the Eagles, for sure. You don't need to rush anything. Look at the defense right there by Evie Davis. See, it's going to stay. Is it staying white? Stays white right there. Great defense right there by Evie Davis. I mean, wow, what an absolute dominant, in-your-face style right there. As the ball stays with the West Effort Eagles.
I mean, if you look up defensive stance in the dictionary, we just saw Evie Davis. That was clinic tape, as Coach Morrell would say right there. The way she was playing defense.
Yeah, for sure. Great ball fake right there by Mo Richardson. Allie Flynn did not bite, and that caused a little bit of confusion right there because Mo Richardson didn't know if she wanted to finish or she wanted to pass out, and that caused a turnover.
I'll tell you, I'm overwhelmed right now sitting here watching these full court presses and this game go back and forth. I'm out of breath.
And they're going to call an illegal screen, I believe. Let the girls play. I mean, that's where I'm at right now. Let the girls play. I didn't see anything.
I was just going to say, like, we were talking about Evie Davis's defense. There was a little contact, but no call. Like, that's what we want to see. But tough foul call on McGee. Her second. Still a 6-point game. Haven't had a bucket in a couple minutes, which has been interesting to say with the way this game's been going.
Yeah, but that speaks a lot about the tough defense both teams are playing. Mo Richardson, great move.
Ooh.
What the finish?
Ooh. I'm pretty sure she just stared over at the commentary and said, "Don't count me out just yet." There was a no-look layup right there. That was MJ at the line closing his eyes. Big 2 points for the Garnets. Cuts it down to 4. 5:24 to go in this game.
Impressive finish right there by Mo Richardson. And we saw the ball fakes have been there for her all night, or all morning, sorry. And right there, converting on the bucket right there and making a 4-point game. What can we say about this game? I mean, this has been exciting from the jump.
I'm going to need a nap after this game. The excitement is just electric. I can also tell, Griff, you're living in the virtual world, being that you said it's a night game for the third time. So I know what time you're going to bed these days. It doesn't seem healthy, but phenomenal back and forth right now. Kyle Dugan looks to be falling asleep on set, but we'll hope to keep him awake.
Kyle Dugan, man, look at him. I want to give a little shout out to the crew that we have with us right now. We have Luke Laxton on the camera, Brian Gallagher. We got CJ Senatore, Kyle Dugan. Those guys are huge. And Jaylee Barcaro usually joins us on the evening games. Couldn't be here this morning, but a little shout out to the WDTV 08 crew.
The whole entire crew is phenomenal, led by the Mr. Raymond Kirshner, who just does a phenomenal job. I mean, we're watching HD footage right now. Tough turnover for the Eagles. That's going to put the Garnets on the line shooting 2. And also the 7th team foul for the Eagles with 5:19 to go. So, ladies and gentlemen, grab your sleeping bags. We're going to be here a while.
Evie Davis, like I said, I've been so impressed with her, and she got the turnover right there, missed the shot, got her rebound, and drew the foul. And she misses the first free throw. These are important free throws.
This is what we talked about, Griff. For both teams, it's going to come down to free throws at the end of this game.
Puts up the second one, bang.
Great response from Evie Davis after she misses the first, cuts the deficit to 3.
Evie Davis has been an absolute force right now on defense. I mean, look at this.
I mean, it's like she found new life, Griff. I mean, the way she's moved, that's clinic right there. Oh.
Woo, the defense by Evie Davis is causing some problems for the Eagles.
Forces a turnover, down 3. Big possession coming up for the Garnets, and you can see the Eagles go right to the full court press.
I don't know if they have a defender like Evie Davis right now. Look, this looks to be Evie Davis's quarter. Mo Richardson gets the ball at the wing. Kylie Ferrento gets it at the top of the key.
You
Maggie
can tell
Campbell.
that both teams riding their starters and their best players right now. Oh, boy. Again, we are here just to call the game. I obviously am a West Deptfordan, if that's the right term, but interesting call right there. That'll be Eagle basketball.
Yeah, you don't want to say anything about the officiating, but it's been so weird tonight. I mean, letting them play, letting them not.
Also, though, I mean, the foul was called, so let's just acknowledge number 30, Madison Clark, who's been phenomenal for the Garnets, just picked up her 4th, but in this type of game, you're just going to let them go right now. We may want to give each player on each team another foul and make it 6, just so we can keep watching this thing.
Yeah, especially Madison Clark. They can't afford to lose her right now. She's been such a force inside. Maggie Campbell gets the ball on the wing. Passes it to the opposite wing to Kylie Ferrento. Kylie Ferrento looks to make a move. Passes it back out to Mo Richardson at the top of the key. Back to Kylie Ferrento on the wing. Brings it back up to the key. To Evie Davis in the corner. Evie Davis looks to drive. Good move to the baseline. Great defense right there. Forces the miss. And great rebound right there by, I believe, can't see that Madison Clark got the rebound. Yup. Passed it back out to Kylie Ferrento. Now in Mo Richardson's hands. Mo Richardson looking to do something with the ball right here. Back out to Maggie Campbell in the corner. Looks to give it to Kylie Ferrento. Erica McDonald looking for a steal right there. Slowing it down approach right now by the
Carr's got to be smart here.
Great defense. Ball staying down here, but great defense right there by Zanaya Carr. I mean, absolutely impressive performance on both sides of the court for her.
These individual matchups right now are phenomenal. I mean, Carino on Davis. You got Carr on
Davis
Clark.
Gets the drive. It sinks it with the finish. Wow.
I mean, the individual matchups right now, you don't really talk about individual performances in basketball, but the fact that they're playing man-to-man defense, you're just watching some battles amongst players back and forth right now. We got a 1-point game, 3:35 to go.
This has been Evie Davis's quarter. Allie Flynn gets the ball at the... Ooh, I thought she could have chucked that one up. Looking to slow it down, though. I agree with the decision. Erica McDonald gets the ball towards the corner. Looks to bring it out. Let's see what she does. Looking for a foul right there.
Looked like there may have been some contact, but again, like we said, we'll let them play. Oh.
I don't want to say anything about the officiating, but I don't know what...
That's a foul on Carino, and the Garnets are going to be at the line for a 1-and-1 because of the team fouls there. But I'm with you, Griff. But we'll just leave it at that, and it's Saturday morning.
Yeah, it's questionable to say the least. But like you said, we're gonna leave it at that. As this is a big 1-and-1 right now. I mean, the Garnets have closed the gap quick.
As you and I know, Griff, this is where you want to put that whistle in your pocket.
Yeah, gets the roll right there. Tie game.
And let this thing ride out for the last 3:17. I mean, you got to just tuck it away right now and let these girls play.
Agreed. Sinks this one. This is going to give them the lead. And she does not.
Big rebound from Carr right there. Great positioning. Now, with that being said, Griff, we appreciate the officials and what they do. We know it's not an easy job.
Oh, absolutely not.
We are just calling the game as we see it. So we thank the officials for being here and for all they do, because without them, this wouldn't be possible. I don't know if you can play games without sanctioned officials. So thank you very much, gentlemen, for doing the game.
Agreed. Good pass right there by Avery Carino. Eagles looking to slow it down right now. Don't need anything rushed. Oh, I don't know about the pass decision right there. Mo Richardson, great hands though. As she's looking at Maggie Campbell. Back to Mo Richardson. Back to Kylie Ferrante at the top of the key to slow this down. This is big. This possession can take the lead right now. Mo Richardson gets the ball in the high post, brings it back out to the key. Towards the corner. Evie Davis. Who else right now? Who else? Chucks the shot up right there. Probably looking to draw a foul, but great defense right there by Avery Carino as Allie Flynn brings the ball up for the Eagles. Looking for the foul right there. That's great defense right there by Mo Richardson.
Looks like it's going to be a foul call on the Eagles, and that's going to send the Garnets to the line again. Now, Griff, correct me if I'm wrong. I had this game 40-32 after 3. So does that mean that the Garnets right now are on an 8-0 run and the Eagles are actually scoreless in the fourth quarter right now?
You'd be correct. I mean, that has a lot to do with this full court press. I mean, this full court press has caused so many problems. And I just want to give a huge shout out to Evie Davis. I mean, I think she single-handedly has brought the intensity in this quarter. Big miss right there and big rebound right there by Zanaya Carr. This game is interesting. It gets a reach-in foul, and that's going to be
her 5th.
That's her 4th. Are they going to go to a line for a 1-and-1?
Team 7, so the Eagles will go to the line for 1-and-1. Flynn on the line.
Wow. I mean, I believe you said it earlier, these free throws are going to matter so much. I mean, Allie Flynn going to the line right now with the game tied up has the potential to make this a 2-point game.
And number 4, Mo Richardson Muse did pick up her 4th right there. I know it's late in the game, but that's big.
Big miss right there. Even bigger rebound right there by Maggie Campbell.
Both teams feeling the pressure right now from the line.
Evie Davis has the ball out. Kylie Ferrante looking to take control right now. Slow it down. Maggie Campbell gets the ball off the wing. Gives it to Mo Richardson. Mo Richardson looks to make a move.
Ooh. What a pass out to Evie Davis. Ooh. Nifty handle from number 14.
And a big turnover right there. Miscommunication causes a turnover. This is West Everett ball right now. This is huge. Oh, my Lord. I'm on the edge of my seat right now, Joe.
Full timeout for the Eagles to talk it over. And, Griff, you can go scoreless in the 4th as long as you get that last bucket to win it. I know Coach Petito will take it however way he can, and so will these Lady Eagles.
I'm so blown away with the Garnets right now. Talk about an impressive quarter of basketball. Like I said, Evie Davis has been that player for me. She's been the X factor. I mean, you want to look at this game in whole. It's been West Everett played really well the first 3 quarters. Then Evie Davis said, I'm taking over this quarter. The 4th quarter is my quarter. And she's been a force on offense and defense.
Like you talked about, Griff, the way that defense can get you back into a game, especially for an individual player, Evie Davis decided, I'm going to lock it in on defense, and it's actually transitioned to her offense. And she has single-handedly, along with Kylie Ferrante, the freshman who hasn't come out of the game, has clawed their way back into this game and erased an 8-point deficit to make it 40-40 with 1:42 to go. Both teams are in the bonus right now, shooting free throws. That's going to be crucial. And who wants it more right now? Who wants it more? Because you and I both knew, Griff, that the Garnets were not going anywhere.
No, you saw at the start of the quarter. I mean, and clearly it's shown. And this is such an exciting game. 1:42 left in the game, and wow. I mean, I'm on the edge of my seat right now. I don't feel like. Like you said, I can see this matchup any day of the week. This has been so exciting from start to finish.
I mean, nothing new for me. I'm in a full-blown sweat right now watching this thing. I think if you're the Eagles, you got to find a way to go right at Mo Richardson Muse, get her 5th foul, and make the Garnets make a change. Ooh. Garnets looking for a travel call. Can't say I disagree.
Yeah, no, I can't say I disagree. I love the fire from the coaching staff right there. Lauren Kendra showing that she fights for her team, and the coaching staff over there has been full force in for their team, and I love to see that.
You can see the Garnets bench getting into it now. The
Zanaya
gym
Carr
is heating up. Oh!
That's going to stay. Oh!
In and out for Carr, and that's going to be Garnet basketball. 1:16 to go. It's as if someone put a lid on the basket for the Eagles right now.
Yeah, ball rolled in and out right there. Unlucky roll. Wow. I mean, We're in the thick of it right now. There's almost less than a minute left in the game. There's a minute 7 counting. Mo Richardson gets the ball down in the post, looks to force it in, gets the shot.
And a timeout from the Garnets. Big bucket from the junior. Mo Richardson Muse puts the Garnets ahead as they've outscored the Eagles 10-0 in the fourth quarter. Mo Richardson Muse hitting us with the flex as well, and why not? Big bucket for the Garnets.
Yeah, we saw the head coach of the Garnets over there storm the court for that timeout. She's got to be careful with that. I mean, the officiating crew, I mean, we saw a few, not last game, but the game before we were here, that the officiating crew gave Coach Petito actually a warning and said they're going to toss him if he keeps doing it. So, interesting approach right there, but I mean, that's a fire. I mean, that shows that she's amped up and fired up. I personally don't have a problem with it.
I don't either, Griff. You want to make sure you get that timeout before the ball's inbounded. I'm glad they let that one go there. I know there is a coaching box, but, you know, in a gym wearing a mask, sometimes you're not heard, and you want to make sure you're heard in a crucial point in the game.
I just love the fire. I mean, that shows some intensity. That shows, I mean, think about what that shows to your players, too. Allie Flynn gets the pass in. I mean, she's got to get the ball. Yup, you got to get it over. Allie Flynn looking to drive. Foul!
If that's on number 30, that'll be Madison Clark's 5th.
Yep, I believe that's her 5th foul.
Yep.
As who's going to be checking in for them?
Looks like number 24, Gabby Diorio, has played minimal minutes tonight for the Garnets, but going to come into the game at a crucial point.
Gabby Diorio is going to check in for Madison Clark. Madison Clark found out, but kudos to her. I mean, probably not the way you want to exit the game, but an incredible game by Madison Clark.
Phenomenal performance from the sophomore. I mean, you could tell she's going to have an exciting rest of her career here for the Garnets. Hard to believe she is a sophomore with the way she played today. And Griff, as you know, 54 seconds in a basketball game is an eternity. So having Clark foul out is a big deal for both teams right now. And if you're the Eagles, you got to expose that matchup right now.
But you know who's not out? Evie Davis. And that's been the X factor so far in this quarter. Allie Flynn sinks the first one.
Big free throw from
That
Flynn
is
right
here.
there.
Big yeet call right there by Mr. Sealy. Let's hope to get another yeet call right here if Allie Flynn sinks the second one.
And the Eagles get their first point of the quarter with 54 seconds to go.
Seconds up. Second misses. What?
You have to pressure now. You have to pressure if you're the Eagles.
Oh! From right here, that looked like a walk.
Fancy dribbling from Mo Richardson Muse. Splits the double team. Eagles are going to hold off for a little.
The Garnets, they should just hold the ball right now. I mean, you got 35 seconds left. Great defense right there by Allie Flynn. Olivia McGee.
Oh, and Olivia McGee will foul number 4.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to start intentionally fouling probably.
And that is the team's 10th. So Mo Richardson Muse will shoot 2 for the Garnets.
Has been a little iffy from the line tonight, so maybe I like the decision.
I was going to say, I do think that's who they were looking to foul right now. Not saying she can't do it, because you can tell she shines in the big moment. But hey, pressure right now.
That's a big miss.
She'll look to regroup.
Miss. She needs this one right here. Needs it. Absolutely.
Lead is 1 for the Garnets. 31 seconds to go.
Seconds up and sinks the second one. Ice water in the veins right there. 2-point game. If you're the Eagles, are you holding to get the last shot?
I think I am.
Yep.
I think I am. And you don't need the 3. You want to send this thing to overtime. I love it.
That's a foul. And that's going to be her 5th, right?
That is going to be Mo Richardson's Muse's 5th.
I believe that's going to be her 5th. Or maybe that was her 4th.
That is her 5th.
And so Victoria Speakman's going to check in. Big free throws right here. I mean, now these are huge.
Now, Griff, you look at this thing as, can we tie this thing up with 2 of the Garnet's best players out of the game now with foul trouble? They don't re-enter in overtime. You got to play with what you've got right now.
Yep.
This makes it very, very interesting, but it all starts with these free throws right here.
Yeah. I'm on the edge of my seat right now. These free throws are huge. Olivia McGee, traditionally very good at the free throw line. First one's up, and it misses.
Oh, and it was the 1-and-1 as well.
Yeah.
They only had 19 fouls.
That's tough. Evie Davis right there. The ball gets poked loose. You got to foul. You have to foul.
You have to foul.
You have to foul, yup.
There it is. Sending the freshman to the line. Allie Flynn fouls. Number 1, Kylie Ferranto. She'll go to the line
Yeah,
shooting 2. Because of the team,
Yep.
we are over the bonus. We're in the double bonus now.
You're correct.
4.8 seconds to go. I would have liked to have seen the Eagles foul a little bit quicker.
Yeah, 100%.
It looks like that's going to be Allie Flynn's 5th foul. I feel like it was her first foul of the game, but what do I know?
Kylie Ferranto, huge free throws right here. I mean, she can make these too. Talk about ice water in the veins for the freshman.
I'll tell you what, just want to give a shout out to all 3 players that have fouled out of this game so far.
Sure.
Madison Clark, Mo Richardson-Muse, and now Allie Flynn. Just phenomenal performances from those 3 young women. I know they'd like to finish this thing out, but great job by all of them.
Ooh, that's a big miss right there.
Second one coming. Kylie looking to regroup. Coach Petito will take a timeout trying to ice the freshman at the line.
Whew. We got ourselves an absolute down-to-the-wire game right now.
Now, you got to believe, Griff, right? If you're the Eagles, they have to have another timeout, I would believe.
Yes,
If Kylie misses here and you get the rebound, you're banging the timeout right away, or are you trying to look to get this ball?
Bang the timeout right away.
Because this is not the NBA. The timeout does not get you the ball to half court.
Yep.
So I don't know. Coach Petito is going to probably talk about some options right now of, do we want to try to grab this rebound and get this ball to half court and bang the timeout? Do we want to transition, not take the timeout, or do we want to take the timeout right away, get this ball inbounded, and see what we can do?
Well, Kyle Dugan just informed me that they don't have another timeout, so we're in the thick of it right now. So, I mean,
I knew we kept Dukes around for a reason, and there it is right there, ladies and gentlemen. The Eagles are out of timeouts. So this is go, go, go right now.
Yeah, my prediction, they're going to drop Erica McDonald down into the rebound position, look to get her the shot.
Now, on the other end, for the Garnets, if you know the Eagles have no timeouts, do you miss this shot on purpose? No, right? You're looking to make this.
You miss the shot on purpose?
Because then the clock's running. The Eagles are forced to move. If you make it...
I like that idea.
I mean, it's tough.
You got a smart coaching staff over there, too, so don't be shocked if you see a high basketball IQ play.
Oh, she sinks it, though. Garnet's up 3. No timeouts for the Eagles. They will need a 3.
Olivia McGee needs to chuck one up.
And that'll do it. The Garnets of Haddon Heights will take this one 44-41 in a highly competitive matchup. Great game all around. The Garnets bringing it in the 4th quarter to seal the victory.
That's a tough one. I mean, that's one you're not going to be happy with. I mean, that is a game where you scored 1 point in the 4th quarter. But to look on the positive side of this, what a game from both sides. I mean, we've seen an absolute Donnybrook. I want to give my shout-outs, my little players of the games for both sides. For me, I say my first one's definitely Evie Davis. I would say that the 4th quarter was very much based on her intensity and what she brought. I want to give a huge shout-out to Evie Davis. Kylie Ferranto, absolute freshman who's played basically the whole game. I mean, blown away, like you said earlier. You gave her a shout-out earlier in the game. Madison Clark, absolute force inside, and obviously fouled out right there, but was such a force inside. And Maggie Campbell hit a huge shot earlier on in the game. And Mo Richardson. Wow, I mean, I think I'm pretty sure I just named their whole starting 5 right there.
I think you did, but I was going to say the same thing, Griff. The starting 5 for the Garnets did a phenomenal job, and the no-quit approach to come out in the 4th quarter like we talked about. They started with the possession in the 4th, got the bucket to start the 4th, and went on a tear right there. But again, you know, for the Eagles, it's back to the drawing board. It's nothing to hang your head on, but up 8 going into the 4th, that's a game you have to be able to finish. But for the Eagles, phenomenal performances from Allie Flynn, Olivia McGee, Zanaya Carr, Erica McDonald found her stroke tonight, and Avery Carino, you know, the commander-in-chief of the West Effort Eagles. You know this team, they're going to be disappointed, but they're going to get back to work, and they will respond. And like we've talked about, there is no easy matchup in this Colonial Conference, and the Garnets are showing that they are for real this year. I'd like to see that matchup against the Haddonfield Bulldogs down the road there. That's going to be a heck of a matchup, as I know the Bulldogs are loaded this year.
Well, aren't they loaded? I mean, they always have a solid team, but that means Haddon Heights improves to 5-1 on the year, playing some tough competition. The Lady Eagles fall to 2-3. Like you said, you gave your shout out tonight, and I agree with everyone that you gave a shout out to for the Lady Eagles. Tough game, but you don't want to walk away losing that game, especially how you finish, because it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. So it's a tough one for the Eagles to lose. I'm sure that the coaching staff is going to draw up some stuff. There's going to be huge. I think there needs to be not huge stuff. I think that finishing at the free throw line really hurt them at the end right there, because I mean they had 4 free throw opportunities and only sunk one of them. So I mean, that's going to be it for this game. I want to say thank you, Joe, for joining me. As Ian Murphy couldn't make it tonight, good luck to him as he's at a baseball showcase. I want to say a shout out to the whole crew. We had Brian Gallagher, CJ Senatore, Kyle Dugan. We had Luke Laxton filming today too in replacement of Jaylee Barcaro. But the big shout out to Mr. Raymond Kirshner who makes this all possible. This is such an opportunity for especially all of us on this WDTV 08 staff. I mean, we appreciate this more than anyone could ever imagine. I just want to say thank you to Mr. Kirsch, thank you to Joe for joining me, and that's going to be it as the Lady Eagles fall. What a great game, and we'll be back here Tuesday night.
Absolutely. Thanks.